Metal detecting, the best way to get away. Well, welcome to Finding America. It is really great to see you here. Now, I just wanted to take a quick moment to sincerely thank each and every one of you that watches the channel each week and subscribes to the channel and purchases our Finding America shirts and drop cloths, as well as using our links and our FAUSA sales code to shop with Kellyco. I want you to know what a difference this makes when you do these things, and you guys are the main reason for the channel's success and growth. And I just wanted to sincerely say thank you so much. Well, sometimes you just need to get away. And the best way for me to do that is to go metal detecting. You know, it's amazing how losing yourself in this great hobby will let you forget all about your worries and troubles. Sometimes I just need to pile the gear into my vehicle, start driving, and just go detect. No plans, no worries, no worrying about what I'm going to find, no worrying about what I'm not going to find. Just head out, play in the dirt, and escape. Well, I'm just out here for a couple hours out of my dig-it-all field. I had a few hours to spare. So I came out this morning running the 15-inch coil, still running Park 1. Sensitivity is about 22. And I got my first good target, dug up a few pieces of iron and junk, and then I got my first good target here. It was ringing 22, 23, about 4 or 5 inches down. Got a real nice early, pretty green wheat penny. And I did take a look at it, and it is going to be a 1927. So that is a cool way to start the day. Well, this signal was giving me a 26, and it was actually in the plug, and there it is. This is going to be the inside frame on an old clock, and probably a manual clock. This would have supported the gears and mechanisms. So pretty cool piece, definitely old, at least 30s and back, and could be even older. Well, the next signal I got was ringing in at a 16. It was about 6-7 inches down, and I saw something round coming out of the hole. Now I have cleaned this up a little bit before I grab the camera, but it's a very nice older 2-hole sew-on button. Little flower petals going all the way around. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I'll get that cleaned up, give you a better look at it. But nice early 1900s find. Well, I got something cool in this hole. Was getting a 21, sometimes a 22, nice little high tone. And I dug down and I dug out this piece of iron. And I thought, well, there's no way that made that signal. So threw it in the pouch, checked my hole, proceeded to dig out 2 more nails, and then I popped this. And that's the way I saw it, and I went and grabbed the camera. I know what it is, I think. I think it's the front of a padlock, but let's just see. Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, definitely. Check that out. Yeah, it's the right side. It's the one with the logo. So let me get my brush. I'm going to brush this off and we'll see what it says on it, but it's definitely a very old lock. Early 1900, I don't know, 1910, 1930, somewhere in there. So I'll be right back. I'm going to brush this off. Well, there you go. How cool is that? Harvard 4-lever. Old brass lock. Oh, that's awesome. What a great lock. So that's very cool. I've dug a few padlocks out here. I got a, oh boy, I think it was last year I got a bulldog lock. It was very cool. Early 1900s, and this one is going to be from the same era. Wow, that is awesome. Sometimes you just got to ask yourself, how the heck did I miss this one? But I must just not have gotten the coil over this one, but it was ringing up a 36, super high tone. And I dug down, and it's kind of cool. Let's see if you know what that is. If you're a car guy, you probably can figure that one out. But that is a part of an engine fuel pump. And it's an AC Delco. You can see the AC logo right there. Made in USA, so you know it's old. And it even has the GM part number on it. Well, this next thing was giving me a 27. Dug down in a pretty cool old piece. Looks to be a valve shutoff handle. It would have just gone like that. So could also been to a faucet. But pretty cool little piece, and definitely has quite a bit of age. Well, I was getting another high tone. It was like 25, 27. And not anything old, but always fun to dig up. And I guess I'm sticking with the automotive theme here. I got a little toy car. Oh, it's got some roots in it. But there you go. That's pretty cool. I'll get it cleaned up, and looks to be a Hot Wheels. So, cool little piece, and I always love digging up toy cars. Well, it's got a surface find. It's kind of a wicked looking knife here, just laying on top of the ground, so I'll take this out of here so the kid doesn't get it, but that's kind of a decent little knife, actually. Let's see what it says here. It says Camillus Titanium. Well, still digging in this dig it all field, and got a 12 and dug down, and check it out. Yep, got some spoonage here. Haven't even pulled it out yet. I saw the spoon bowl. That's pretty cool. Little spoon. That's gonna have some nice detail on it too. Yeah, it's gonna be real pretty. Pretty ornate design on it, and I'll get it cleaned up. See if I can figure out what year this was made. Nice find. Well, about 20 feet from where I got the spoon, I got another 12. Dug down, and looks like I have a similar handle. Silver plate. So, definitely in the utensil area, I guess. Well, I'll tell you, I can never say this enough, but you never know what's going to come out of the next hole, especially in this dig it all field. I love digging here. About 8-9 inches down, and check out what I got. It's an old buggy wheel, old doll buggy wheel. That is crazy. You name it, you can find it in this field. So, pretty neat find. Just thought I'd share that one with you. It's crazy. Well, next signal was giving me an 18, and it was only about 4 inches down. It was in the plug. Now I have sprayed this and brushed it off. I have no idea what this is. It is pretty cool though. Check that out. And the top has an opening. And this is what the bottom looks like. I honestly don't know what that is. So, here's one for you guys out there. If you have any idea what this is, please feel free to leave your suggestions down in the comments below. It's a pretty neat looking piece and definitely has some age to it. Well, this next hole was giving me an 18. I dug down. First thing I got was a big bolt. Second thing I got was a mason jar lid. You can see some of the liner in here. And then finally, I got the main signal. Check out this curved railroad spike. I still love digging these. Well, it was kind of a cool find. I was getting an 18, 19. I pulled about 5 big old rusty nails out, and then finally I got down to what was giving me the signal. Check it out. That's a vintage tube of Colgate Ribbon Dental Cream toothpaste. That's going to be 40s or 50s, and kind of cool. I just like finding these old personal use items, and it's pretty old. Well, I'll tell you what, that's crazy. I got a 12, had to pull that big, huge rock out. And underneath that rock, I popped out, gee, what do you know? Another spoon. That's, I'm gonna tell you, man. All in the little area here. And I don't know, I may have the full set pretty soon. But another nice old spoon. That's just crazy. Well, if you see that Rogers nickel silver back mark on the back of your spoon, then you found an old spoon. That back mark was used between 1865 and 1898. And even though it says nickel silver on the back, the piece contains absolutely no silver at all. They were made with 60% copper, 20% zinc, and 20% nickel. Well, this next thing ended up being a piece of trash, but check out what else I got in the hole. Killer little cream jar, green glass. And you know, it's funny because Soltis comes in a green jar, and I've got a cap from one of the last videos where I found that Soltis cap. I'm going to see if it fits. If it does, that's going to be amazing because I'm clear across on the other side of town, and I have a sneaking suspicion that might fit. Jeez. Well, got another 13. I'm going to give you a guess what's in the hole. Yeah, that's right. Another spoon. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to think they are all from the same set. So there you go. This one's in really nice shape. And that makes, what, 3.5 spoons? Yes. I don't know what else to say. Well, I'm back on the sidewalk strip. I'm in the area where I got that coke fob, and I am back here with that 6-inch coil, and I'm literally digging every single good signal I come across. And I pulled out a clad quarter, a nickel, lots of garbage, cleared some garbage out of this area, got another signal, 15, and I dug down and check it out. I have a harmonica reed plate, and it looks like it has most of the reeds still in it, but that's a complete one. And another great indicator of the age of this sidewalk. So I'm very happy to get that. That's a good sign, and I will keep on going. And I'm also, let me let you know, once again, I'm running a 6-inch coil. I'm running in Park 1. I'm geared more towards the high conductors a little bit, trying to sniff out some silver in between the garbage. Running 23 on the sensitivity, and pretty much stock settings on everything else. But just going real slow, making sure I try to get every little signal. Well, I'll tell you what, I got another good find. I found that dime like right over here. Just went up a little bit and got a nickel signal. I dug down and pulled all these rocks out, and I finally got the signal. And check it out. Hoping you can see that. If not, I will definitely clean it up. It's got a little break in it, but it is an overall or jeans button, but it's O'Brien Brothers. And if you can, I don't know if you can make it out, but in the center is a duck. Now, O'Brien Brothers was what the company started out before it became more popularly known as Duckhead. So, very cool piece. Early O'Brien Brothers button, probably 20s, 30s, could be up to 40s. Unfortunately, it's cracked up here, but that's a great find. Well, George and Joe O'Brien were brothers, and they were also veterans of the Civil War. Now, following the Civil War, supplies were very scarce in the South. But one thing they had a lot of was a huge surplus of tent material. Now, the brothers wanted to make work pants from that heavy-duty material, and that material was commonly known and referred to as duck. Now, both the brothers were avid outdoorsmen, so it seemed a natural choice of the word duck to be used as their company name. Well, the brothers kept running into problems trying to register the name Duck with the U.S. Trademark Office. After several failed attempts, they finally decided just to add head to the name, and the rest is history. Well, still working this sidewalk. Got a 16. I've been digging pull tab after bottle cap. Another 16, went and dug it, and check it out. I got something in the plug here. As soon as I saw this shape, I just grabbed the camera because I think it's it's some kind of pin. You can see the pin still on the back. Wow. I have not looked at this. I have no idea what to expect. Oh, some kind of winged pin. Oh my gosh. It does have something in the center there. I'll tell you what, hang on just a second. See if I can rub it off enough to read it. Oh, it says pilot. It may be a kid's pilot badge. Oh, how cool is that? I love it. See, now this was worth all those pull tabs. That is awesome. Yeah, it does say pilot. So, some kid's toy pilot wings, I'm imagining. And I will put that in the fragile box, and that is so cool. Alright. Well, good find. Well, it looks like I got my first old coin out of this sidewalk. It was giving me like a 21, 22, and I had to dig right up on the edge of the sidewalk here. And it was on edge, smack up against the concrete. And I have cleaned it off, so I could tell you what year it was. And I have a 1919 with the San Francisco Mint mark. Nice coin. And I'll tell you what, yeah, that thing was a tiny little blip. And definitely wanted to have the small coil on hand to find that one. Well, next signal was ringing in like a nickel. Stayed on 13 the whole time. And this is how it popped out. I can see it in the plug. It's like one of those #1 dads, or yeah, a little pendant or keychain. Oh, nope, it's #1 grandma. There you go. Well, that beats a pull tab any day. Well, I'm just up maybe a 1.5 foot from the last signal, and I got a 14-15. Check out that little buckle. It's pretty odd. It's almost like a leather strap buckle, or I don't know. Pretty neat. I've never seen one like that. It's a neat little find, but I'll tell you what, I think I've done 15 yards of this sidewalk, and there's just, I probably dug, I don't know, 75 holes. So it's just what you got to do to get through all this garbage and get the interesting things. Okay, well, I've spent the last half hour digging up garbage after garbage after garbage. A lot of bottle caps are getting a 23, and I got another 23 signal. I'm like, well, let me get this bottle cap. But guess what? Not a bottle cap. Check out what popped out of the sidewall. Some kind of a coin. But oh boy, it's a token. It says no cash value on this side. Hold on just a second. See if I can get this cleaned off. I think it's good for amusement only. It's probably one of these trade stimulator tokens. Little machines they would put on the countertops at the drugstores, and people could win prizes. That's pretty old. Probably looking teens to 30s. Well, I'll tell you what, the patience and perseverance have paid off. You see my spray bottle. I got silver in the hole. Actually, it's just out of the hole. I took a big piece of garbage here, and that unmasked the tightest little squeaker. I mean, I wasn't expecting silver at all. It was 23, 24. It may have been on edge. And I was checking the hole, couldn't find it, and ran my detector over this way, and it gave me another sharp blip. And check it out. Get it down here so you can see it. Look at that silver edge. There it is. I do have a silver dime. Don't know what it is. I just saw the edge. Oh, I can see it's a Merc. All right. I'm telling you, small coil, trashy sidewalks, Sounds like a day in heaven for me. Of course, I got all the diesel trucks going by me too right now. They're like, what is that crazy dude doing? Talking to his hole and squirting off some dirt. Looks like a 1930. I have to say, I don't think I've ever dug a 1930. Huh. If I have, it's been a long time. I don't remember getting one of those. But I'll take this. Look at that. Oh, heck yeah. Whew, nothing better than a Merc shining in your dirt. So, it looks like a 30, but yeah, could be 39. It's hard to see out here. So anyway, there you go. Awesome. Totally unexpected, and digging those pull tabs is paying off, because getting rid of the garbage, now I'm hearing the signals that the garbage was masking. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and don't go anywhere just yet. I have some amazing historical photos coming up in just a few seconds. And this week's photos depict how Americans at the turn of the century made their escape. And remember, it's history that makes that find a treasure, and I cannot wait to see you back here next week on Finding America.